coming to you from a slightly different location. This is still my home, but from my normal morning check-in of being in transit to some kind of workout or during the workout, I decided to do like a strength training workout. Sorry, I'm making my breakfast as we go from my living room. So I did that this morning so I could get an early start on the day. So I did that workout around 5:40, 5:45-ish, and then got ready for the day. Actually started doing some work. So I have already done probably about a half an hour of work or so. We are super busy this week, so definitely needed to prioritize that. But like, you know, I totally get like folks like or who are not early birds also not wanting it. Sorry, you might hear some background noise. That's my ice maker. But it does make me feel better to kind of just get stuff off my plate rather than waiting. And I'm a morning person, so it like truly doesn't bother me at all with that. So feel good. I have some things I need to send out at 7 this morning. So it's just before 7 now, which is why I want to get cracking on my breakfast. I like to make, and I know this is 0% healthy, but you know, at least I'm eating something this morning. I am making toast, but I like to like pre-butter my toast and then make it in the pan so it's like extra crispy, especially if I have the time and I'm home. So I'm doing that, and then I'll make cheesy eggs, like scrambled eggs with cheddar cheese to put on top. So I have a little like eggs on toast situation, and that is how I will do my breakfast this morning. And then I'm, like I said, working from home today. Got a lot of work to get done, but also I don't have to deal with commute. So that gives me so much more time back to my day to work on my knitting during my lunch break, and also like once the work day is over. In terms of my knitting, you saw most of it to where I'm at. So like the dynamite socks are done. I didn't end up working on my gingerbread house socks yesterday because I was really eager to start that infinity scarf, and it started. I'm still excited about it. Day one is pretty simple. So I got through what the day one stripe would have been for that, and then there's transition rows, so I've started the transition rows. Hold on, I'm stepping out of frame here. So I started those transition rows, and I'm almost done with those. Then I can start day 2, which is my first texture pattern. So I am pretty excited about that, and definitely want to work on that. If I read Instagram correctly, and that's highly questionable because we all know Gabs is the one who does most of the reading. I think they're doing a giveaway right now. Rachel of Creative Yarnaholic, who is designer of this pattern, is doing a giveaway. Gabs or Rachel will correct me if I'm wrong. But go follow her on Instagram so you can get updates on the pattern. It's super fun. I think it's perfect if you have lots of scraps and stuff, and then especially if you have like a 12-day advent, like I think I have one I ordered one from Fangirl Fibers on Fangirl Fibers on Black Friday. It's at my parents' house. It's a mystery. So I think if I enjoying the textures, so it's questionable, right? If I enjoy the textures, if I enjoy that, then I might make this again with that advent, because I don't know what I'm gonna make with that, because 12 usually isn't enough for me to make a blanket, and I'm working on, you know, committing, or not, it's something I want to do. It's not really something I have to work on, but I want to kind of commit to using like just that advent in that project so that it is kind of like, you know, consistent in what the yarn was that was used for that. So thinking about maybe making another one, or just picking the textures I like, right? So for this one, I'm going to use every single texture that she offers, but I think with the beauty of the pattern is that you can mix and match between stockinette and the different textures. So this is the learning one, and then we'll see what happens with the other advents, but I should probably focus on this portion of the cooking because I'm now on the heat, and I will check in a little bit later. Okay, so it is just before 1 o'clock, and I had a little pizza for lunch, a nice frozen pizza. It feels like it's been a full work day, and maybe it's not quite 8 hours, but I've been working since starting at like 6:30. I'm kind of going straight through that. Like, I am just so tired now, so I think I'm going to take a little bit more of a break and start eating until about 12:30 or so, because we have a meeting at 2. So I think I might kind of like rest my eyes from the computer for a little bit, maybe work on some projects. But I wanted to show my progress on my Creative Infinity scarf. You got to see a little bit of the first color that I picked, but here is the transition. It's not going super good there. You can kind of see it's like a nice fun rib. So I have a little bit left of that before I start the next color, so that's pretty exciting. I still need to work on the advents for Freckled Whimsy and Ruby and Roses. I am clearly out of it. Like, I feel like my brain has mushed a little bit, so I think I definitely need a break. But let's show the Ruby and Roses. So today is day 9. The color is called Snowed In. Bam! Look at that. I have no idea where we are going with the colors, and it's kind of fun because I feel like it adds to the surprise of it all. But yeah, Snowed In. I will go get this wound up and start adding it to my blankie. Okay, last meeting of the day, I guess only meeting of the day. Oh, I'm being blinded by nothing. Okay, or the sun. So done, but I need a break, and I think I needed some fresh air because actually I haven't left the house today. So I am just doing a nice little walkie walk up and down my complex, and I will probably call my mom or my dad. Can't call Gabs because she's still teaching, but that's okay. I'll call one of my parents. They're probably not doing anything. One other thing that cures too much screen time, I've heard, doctor recommended, is chocolate milkshakes, or actually chocolate mint milkshakes. So with a cherry on top, delicious, ready for my afternoon treat. Okay, so it is just 6 p.m. though. Again, the darkness just makes it feel so much later than it actually is. But I finished all of the like crafting things that I have to do. So I got to work a little bit on my gingerbread house sock, which you would have just seen. So now I am working on my Creative Infinity scarf to see if I can get through the second kind of color, maybe even starting the third one. And I'm catching up on some Vlogmases right now, and then I kind of feel like watching a Christmas movie. I've kind of been obsessively rewatching Pretty Little Liars, but I've decided to maybe do a Christmas movie due to the Fire Stick setup. I am now logged into my dad's Apple TV, so I kind of want to watch Spirited, which I haven't seen before. I think it came out either last year or the year before. It's the one with Ryan Reynolds and Will Ferrell. So I think I'll watch that. I should have time before bedtime, but I did make myself some hot water with honey. I was craving something warm, but I didn't want anything too sweet because I kind of overdid it with my chocolate milkshake. So we're going simple. And then this is the Christmas tree lighting mug from a couple years ago. I neglected to include any Christmas tree lighting footage because I just went with one of my colleagues who you've already seen on Vlogmas. He made a little cameo. That's Andrew. He's also been watching, so hi Andrew if you're watching this one. And he got us a hookup to get our mugs early, and Friday was just a day, as I think you saw from the vlog. So didn't get a lot of Christmas tree lighting footage, but I'm back in the office tomorrow so I can show you what the mug looks like. It's pretty cute, but I'm enjoying this one, and I'm gonna go work on my scarf.